Father's Frontier is for $6.99. I do want to try that game. Except that I might want to get a upgrade before we actually play that, because I'm thinking it's a city builder game, so it will be CPU intensive. To be honest, even Dragon Age 2 is putting somewhat of a stress on the CPU. Like with Dragon Age 2, it is some 90% consumption CPU usage, which is funny because that game requires only 2 GB of RAM and 2 GB of VRAM at max. But yeah. Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. This is our part 2. In previous part we made our journey from Lothering to Kirkwall. The kind of game that doesn't support keyboard inputs on character creation screen. And nobody even modded that thing out. I didn't see anything like that. And the kind of game that doesn't even support a controller. Maybe it does. I mean, might have to connect it before launching the game. It's an old game. Wouldn't hurt if they want to redo it. That would also be nice. Okay, so what are our objectives? Limits Amara to keep a Merathari in the Tailish camp. Go to Gamblin's home in Lowtown. Working with the city guard. Find a way to become a partner. Talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hangman pub. And then there is premium content. Okay, go home it says. So yeah, Varric has joined up our party. We are in the high town of Kirkwall, and I don't suppose there is any exploration to this thing. Like you just go to this corner and then you will stumble upon a chest or something like that. That guy's not actually a merchant, is he?
You want daggers? Got them too.
Oh, so it's like this, the shop interface. I was really hoping to interact with the NPC instead of interacting with the chest. Uh-huh. So these guys, yep.
You won't find better prices.
Yep, so it's here. No items of this type. And okay, I thought it almost crashed. We did see a merchant. Yeah, there. Oh, it's what? These guys. Really?
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Not with such fine protection. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Enchantment?
Just so.
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. Pity how the hero met her end. For such a woman to die as she slew the great archdemon. A tragic, if heroic, tale. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
So that's what happens, right? Like, this is Ellie's save that we are continuing with, where she was female noble, dual dagger rogue, and deeply in love with Alistair and we decided to sacrifice ourselves to be the hero to slay the archdemon.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Oh, so it's just like that, right? Surface drawers. When did we get these? 10 per second. So the first kind of question that comes to the mind is, should we keep him towards defensive side, or should we move him to... This is basically the defender tree and we have been investing heavily in him, right? Or should I make him offensive damage dealer? I think I'll depend on these guys to do the damage, let him do the defense. When did that happen? %5 XP gain. Right, and then this unrated reinforced blade, field armor. It's just died. Isn't there a hotbar where I'm supposed to put these things? Those icons are way too. That's a non-intuitive location, I guess. I don't know what these means. What is those? Are those the potions already added to the hotbar? Seems like that. Have you got? And you stop seeing her arms and legs, huh? Yeah, I'll keep that. Yeah. I hope we can, yeah, do this because that would be useful. See the sustained ability, right? Well, I won't bore everyone with the tactics and all that stuff, but seems like we... Oh, not enchantment. Seven, 37, 44. So I should be able to sell these. Now I'll be looking for interaction with boxes all over the place. It's
You need to
weird.
kill someone?
Party invasion. 15 per second, 17 per second. That's weird. Plus 1 damage across 2 minutes. Huh. Most of these items are probably from one of those
Try
75
stabbing them.
weapon item mod that we have installed. Why they're not polished?
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping. I never thought I'd miss him this much.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy, when did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
I'm looking to become an explorer, of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Uh, let's just go home, go home, go home. What is that? Yeah, some of these NPCs, well, these are not really like that, but those two in the corner. Oh, look, these. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they are in hood. Sorry, they're in hood. But these in the corner, I think we just forgot about those. Actually, no. Maybe it does look like maybe. Uh, right. I need to go. Probably meet Sebastian. What does it say? It's a new plot point. It's gonna take a little bit while to learn the layout.
I hope Serendipity's working tonight.
They'll let anyone into Hightown these days.
You can't miss the keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
That beam is it supposed to be Okay, it's supposed to be behind, I guess.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day. How much longer do I have to wait? Don't touch anything. I've arranged all of the papers alphabetically.
Good day, Sirrah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I did put that thing in the right folder. It was in our right folder where all the mods supposed to be. Well, it's not supposed to be there, I guess. Supposed to be in add-ins. I added in add-ins. Is there a way I have to like install or activate or interact or something like that? I don't know. It's just not working. Could this guy be like more? Could have been more clear with the instructions. I don't know.
Must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
Why is she not wearing proper uniform if she's supposed to be the
Aveline.
guard?
Hello, Hawk.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Still having trouble? I thought you were past all that.
Lately, I don't know. I've been pushed out to some dead patrols. Maybe I stepped on someone's toes.
You can be forceful.
My charm, right? I should be able to go where I'm needed. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
Would you hear me if I said yes? How close I hold my memories is my own business.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Cailan.
I love that life, but there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
Death on that scale certainly has a finality to it.
Sometimes I wonder.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
You have a name, or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
Aveline, you've got yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
The Guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Strangely, this is the best place in the city for working shell games and changing forged coins.
Uh, well... Oh, there it is, right?
I suppose I could give that a shot.
Can you?
Basic.
Fine day, Sarah.
Good day to you, Sarah.
At least they have populated the place well. It's not empty.
Must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day. Ow! Parchment. Cut.
Just outright blocked.
How much longer do I have to wait?
And it's the same dialogues over and over again now. See, with quite the high frequency. There was a chest that we were not able to open, right? Eric, do you mind?
Not likely. You want me to do what? I don't think so.
I don't know why that thing is not working now. It's like kind of bothering me a little.
Good day, Sarah.
Oh, this is the world map. I see. Right down. This is all cool and nice, but where is...
Hightown is the best of Kirkwall. Just ask them.
I don't know.
You show admirable restraint, Bethany.
For a mage, you mean?
I could also say for a hawk. But yes, for a mage.
You have a sword. Why aren't you killing someone right now?
Fair point. But I can put my sword down.
Believe me, I have tried.
Pardon me.
Sebastian! Stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Committed against all free-thinking men and women in Free Marshes. The ruling Vale family in Starkhaven, my family, was brutally murdered down to the youngest babe in arms. This massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty to the head of each Flint Company soldier in Kirkwall vicinity. Leave area to where? They do not tell you.
Stay out of the shadows. There are 100 times more cut purses here than in Lowtown.
That's what I was saying. I'm used to, from Dragon Age Origins, to find random chests and stuff, you know, like crates and all that loot in rubbles and whatnot.
Did she want buttons? Shell buttons, was it?
Let's see, poison ring. Is that a thing? Seems like there might be something over here that I haven't explored completely yet. But we are so close to this place.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the Circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Right. Right.
It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
I wouldn't have said, but yes.
You have no business here, Basra.
No work for you here, Ferelden.
This is a big place.
You're not taking my job.
These dogs are run tighter than the ships we learn.
Half pay to match the refugees? Bullshit is what I say.
I'm doing it. Don't get your ass in a twist.
Andraste's grace be with you.
You're Ferelden, aren't you? Seems like there's more here than in Denerim.
Nothing of interest over here, and then those crates don't even get highlighted, it seems. Leave area to where? Oh, there is a dark town as well. Okay.
Being a guardsman seems like a better life than being a soldier.
Oh?
My brother was a soldier. It's all about taking land and serving some king you've never met. Guardsmen, they do something real. They protect people. They make their lives better.
I don't know if I agree.
Neither would my brother.
Somehow it feels like we were supposed to save him, prevent him from dying, and somehow that didn't really happen. Alienage. It's their tree. Huh? It's much better than one in Denerim.
What's the point?
Honestly, this place is too clean for a slum. You could have just really copied up from the...
But this house smells like really old cabbage.
What town was it in Orzammar?
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Look at the number of quests here. Letter from Miran. Oh, you were a pain in the ass to deal with, but a bloody talented one. If you get sick of being just another unemployed refugee in this shithole, maybe we can grab a drink. If there's any odd jobs my boys can't handle, I'll send them your way. You do not know who I am, but I have heard of you. I understand you might need items from my collection, as well as means to obtain them. I do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone, are you? Consider this as an invitation to the Black Emporium. Enclosed are the directions through the passages underneath the city, as is the charm to enter. If you give the charm to another, its permission will immediately be revoked. consequences will be unpleasant. To whomever elects to participate in the charitable deed of assisting the vile family of Starkhaven is most worthy Highness Prince Sebastian Vale has provided instructions for anyone brave and noble enough to attempt eradication of the rabble who dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been sighted in the Kirkwall vicinity. One group makes camp not far from the elves of the Sundermount mountain range. The second has been seeking information on the docks after nightfall. The third is far from the main road of the Wounded Coast. They are believed to have a small campsite well past any known landmarks. Princely award awaits whoever finds and defeats those rogues. Okay, that's storage. Retrieving nothing, and that's did I just you mean to say that's in my inventory? When the hell did that get in my inventory? Okay. Wow. Those are a lot of items. I can just sell all these things and get that 50 gold, right? $90 armor. $79 armor, 6% magic resistance. Inventory is full. Cool. And wow.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
City life not agreeing with you?
Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
He's part of the family. I wouldn't want to lose him.
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
Why not Mud? It's like you don't wanna be called Dog, maybe Mud. Just call him Pop.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gamlen can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Please, Uncle. We have a right to see it for ourselves.
Maybe so. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Seems unsettled. Talk to her.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
I want what's ours.
Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice. Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
How could Gamlen let that happen?
I think there's a reason Mother didn't talk about him much. Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house,
Okay, well, we have a lot of things. Oh, great sword. What's that? Great sword. Great sword. Big brother, huh? All those are great swords that I'm not going to use. Why is that? %40 chance of death blows. That's actually good. Sixth health regen, stamina regen. Even this one is good, right? The one that we were equipped. Enemies drop more coin. Wow. I didn't know there were such interesting mods on weapons in this game. See, even this is so small, right? They could have just made it a little bit bigger to make it more user-friendly. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was because game was originally meant for standard definition, right? This is high definition, so but it could be just HD that's like screwing up with the UI like this. But that is very small, right? Because all this space which could have been used is not being used. It could just select this box, drag and extend it and make it a bit bigger, make things look more clearer. I mean, imagine if this were to go into a 4K screen and if this was the only area that it would stay in. Cool, but we can only change equipment for this guy right now. The axe is pretty good, and then we don't really have any good armors, really. Plus 232 fire resistance. It's a lot, and then I can't do much about these because 21 out of 50. I'll have to get rid of a lot of items, I believe. And these don't even tell their rating. Enemies cannot dodge attack. I'll have to do something about those. And all the items that are there, we haven't even like gone through those. Good, now would be a good time to just see what is good for her. Immunity to stun. Okay. But then again, XP gain, man. .5% chance to infect walking bomb. That's good. This one would do better than that. But walking bomb, I wonder how much of that is actually... but we came over here and we won't be able to like use any of this. Really need to sell things off.
I'll tear you apart! Bastard, stop me!
You go through me before anyone else.
I'd rather stay safe! Don't give him an inch! Aim for the ground!
Order will be restored.
Man, that would actually be useful, but we can't. Okay, I don't want to go ahead because we'll keep losing on these items. Let's go back, sort our inventory. So it's night, huh? Can we actually sell things at night? Oh, maybe I should just go back to the storage and dump those things in there. Some of them are
Never a
really good.
shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
Is my DPS very shitty? Wow, that's a big angle for a cone.
Let's finish this! Is everyone all right? Come back here!
We made it.
That's not really my thing.
Really? Let's go home, dump some things into our inventory, into our storage, some of the good things, right? And then actually have some space for... I don't think that will happen though. Let's see. That one is a good one. These are just too many items, man, to deal with. Okay, I think I'll just go and sell everything else. Still night, huh? How do I pass time? That's a 3-tier bed. Wow. I don't know why that structure is like this. I think these are not really that good. I mean, this is not that good. Inventory's full, we can't take those. I definitely want those. Oh, there are tomes. We'll have to go sell, but how do I... Where do I spend time? Oh, like that. Let's go Hightown, sell things off. Sorry, this is a bit confusing. You saw the sheer number of items that were there in the inventory. And the ones lying around in that chest. If I would have known earlier, I would have actually hopped in there, did all that in the backdrop
in the guard.
of
What
cam.
will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
I don't know about bows, so I'll keep those. I mean, I'm not gonna need all of these. It's 23, 25, 27, 27. Let's see. You can't use those either. Is that a thing? Yeah. Anyways, this one is a good one. 32 DPS, and then I think Doom Sandbow is 30 DPS. Yep, that's good.
Absolutely. See you then.
Even the Dark Town isn't as dark as.
Alone in the dark. And that's how we like it.
We wouldn't survive the trip back, like no.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since Mirren hired me for that Red Iron job. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? The Red Iron's been scarce, and business has been a little slow. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Thank you. And these things cost money now, I see.
The refugees live here. It's almost enough to make me grateful for Uncle Gannon.
Mind controlled by the Dementor Imperium. Exhausted, the mineshafts were extended under the city to dispose of sewage from Kirkwall's overcrowded population of slaves. You know what comes to my mind? If I actually had the luxury of redoing games in Unreal Engine 5, what are these guys? You know, getting paid for improving all these things, I would have actually done that, you know, based on what they mentioned about moss and slicky and damp air and all that stuff. I would have actually loved to do this level to actually, you know, match the description, get it immersive as fuck, but that's not gonna happen.
Don't give them an inch!
Again, why did you attack us? Straight thug. Hey,
Why
what?
are we traipsing around in human waste again?
I don't know.
There's no food here. I want to go home.
Slavers. Nice. Of all the human crimes, I believe, yeah, slavery would be the worst.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go in and see why Gamlin lied.
Oh, you wanna do that right now? Shouldn't we be going at night instead? It's difficult for many to comprehend today, but there was a time when Kirkwall was believed to be the very edge of the world. It was Emerius then, named after its founder Magister Emerius Grey Van, and it was but one outpost on the very fringe of the Tevinter Imperium. There the Magister's serfs worked the quarries for the jet stone needed for the mighty temples of Miranthus. After a slave rebellion nearly burned the temple to the ground in a great city, it was determined that a center for the slave trade would need to be established well away from the most civilized parts of the Imperium. Though this account may be exaggerated, since the notorious Archon Venarius Isar narrowly escaped assassination at the hands of an elven slave at the time, because of the new slave outpost would become wealthy beyond imagining. Competition among prospects reportedly took over 20 years to resolve, resulting in great bloodshed in the frontier, well away from the Archon's eyes. Magister took arms against Magister, mostly in form of a small armies of serfs and mercenaries. Over half the slaves in the existence illegally died in these battles before Emerius was finally chosen, thanks to the marriage of Caravan's son to the Archon's daughter. Within a mere decade, the mighty fortress was erected on the cliffs where Kirkwall now stands. Over 1 million slaves passed through its gates before the Imperium eventually fell, an unimaginable number by today's standards. The Caravan family itself became patrons of the next three Archons and was one of the driving forces behind the extension of the Imperial Highway into the Ferelden Valley, a move that would cost them considerable political influence. After the resistance of the Almari tribes during its height, Emerius was a jewel to rival the mightiest of the imperial cities and the greatest center of civilization outside Tevinter. Let's see. And there are several ways it seems to go about. You know, getting some armor pieces. It's good for her, right? Might be interested in the old portrait of her mother. Speak with her about it back at Cameron's house.
The Amel?
It's truly sad what happened to the Amels, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Aristide used to hold at their estate and the Antivan violin players and dancers from Afsana. No expense was spared, and no one would dare miss it, lest someone think they weren't worthy of an invitation. And then poor Revka had the child. Magical talent running in one of Kirkwall's most prominent families, the Templars had considered Lord Aristide to be Viscount after Threnhold's arrest. Can you imagine the scandal that had been chosen? They whisked the child away to the circle, and the Amels simply had no luck after that. Leandra ran off with a Ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Fausten almost bankrupted his family trying to get the charges dropped, but I hear Viscount Marlowe simply wanted the Amels out of the picture. And it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Fausten got sick, there was only one young Gamlin left and a mountain of debt. Spoke to Dulcie just the other day, and apparently Gamlin is now living in some low-town shack. Sounds like the sort of character you would cross a street to avoid, and let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember the Amels because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a march's fortune rises and falls with the tide. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to honest folk, and just to help that poor family whatever lies in the store for them. Montfort.
Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
I still think we should come in the night.
You go through me. One else.
That's enough!
Are you looking at the difference in which speed with which they are attacking and then the speed with which we are attacking? He's like patting our belly, like, oh, touch you. Come on, touch me now. And I'm like beating him 4 times. These are still there, huh? Yeah, rogues probably cannot detect spider tracks.
Our family home.
Started when an Almari slave named Radun began earning popularity and power by pushing for better conditions. Radun's growing influence prevented the Magisters from touching him, but eventually they had him poisoned. Furious, a group of Radun's supporters stormed the gallows and were massacred, and so began a bloody year-long rebellion. Wealthy Hightown was sacked. The Magisters hung before cheering crowds. Emerius assumed the new name of Kirkwall, Kirk meaning black. After its Jetstone cliffs, the new city plunged into anarchy for over a decade. Its defenses fell into ruin.
Did you ever think you'd be here?
"16 strength and 15 constitution." And then set assault. I don't know what that is. Oh, we just like that we unlocked Templar, Berserker, and Reaver, huh? Specialization point that we don't have. I see. Yeah, I want to go for assault for now. Constitution and yep, we'll continue in this direction for now. Then
Did that bastard get me? Put you up to this?
Everyone, stay still and
knew I
try
should
not to make loud noises.
Face me. I stand for order.
I'll deal with this!
Order will rule.
Let's finish this! Better luck in the next one! That's enough!
Wasted life, but not my choice.
wait, did we just not pick up an helm? I thought we looted a bloodhound from this guy. Yeah, and that should be there, right? No, it's not there. What's this? You can't equip it. Man, what's this? What's the mod fucking up? Can't wear helmets. Really? That's the thing.
That's the vault! Everything we want to know
That should
about
do
our
it.
family is inside. This is it! Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
I still want to look around.
All right, but hurry.
There is a trapdoor right here. We could have just come out of nowhere, but nope. Just like that? Really?
Wish you lived in Orzammar.
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be like?
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
Guardsman Aveline. Good day to you.
There was a section I thought I haven't explored well.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
If it wasn't for the Blight, would we ever have come back here?
I always thought I would. But
I suppose you three are Ferelden to your toes.
Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Right. Oh, yep. Let's go and speak with her.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlen stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I would never turn against you.
You're a better person than Gamlen could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
See how this feels like it's just a change of texture because that's like a line drawn. The clothes are as if they are painted on the body itself and she's not actually wearing something. Does that turn you on, my dear? But it's saying she's Hawk's sister, not mine. I mean, I am playing as Hawk. That would make me sad.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I like saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the Circle? Would it have been so bad?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a mageblood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind, to serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
You know, the terrible things that could have happened to you in the Circle.
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion. I don't want to call anywhere Uncle Gamlen is home.
Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year. I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the Circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
Wait, wasn't she supposed to give us a quest?
I found this when we were at the estate. I thought you should have it.
Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
I wonder she left it behind.
You like it?
I love it. My whole life, Mother's always been so sad and worried. All because of my cursed magic. I always wished there was some way to take that burden off her. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
Cool. Let's do a quick save first. And I think we are at the 2-hour mark over here. So for the stream, I'm going to call it off. And what I'm going to just do is, in the meantime, pick all these things up. Let me see. Like, that's not really. You know, it's exquisitely designed and all that stuff, but 5% attack speed and 33% great sword. Don't we have any great swords that are better than those? 23 per second great sword compared to 33 per second great sword. Okay. Well, I'll just probably just pick everything up from those chests and then dump it into the storage and then compare, equip the characters with whatever they need. But that can be done like offline with off camera. I don't really have to do this. Drag you into this. I'll also take a short break after that. We'll come back again and do probably another 2-hour session. Was I going to say something again? I don't know. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in a while or in the next part.